from Indianapolis. It's time to play Hoosier Millionaire. Now, here are your host and hostess, Mark Patrick and Barbara Hobbs.
Thank you, studio audience, and hello, Indiana. Barbara, we have some incredible jackpots to talk about tonight, including the $3.5 million Lotto Cash jackpot in Indiana, our largest in 21 weeks.
That's right, and the Lotto America jackpot is the largest since Indiana joined Lotto America last October. You still have time to purchase Lotto America tickets for tonight's record $25 million drawing. Tickets will be on sale until 7:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Don't rush out and get those tickets yet, because we want to give $1 million away on our show here tonight. We have 6 lucky contestants ready to try. Here's Tony Lamont, back from last week, to introduce them to us. Tony?
Thanks, Mark. Player number 1, Rita Quick of Portage, is the mother of 2 and co-owner of Port Lounge. Now, if she wins big, Rita plans to sell her house, buy one in Florida, and take a long vacation. Rita purchased her small change entry ticket at Family Express number 6 in Portage. Player number 2, Bill Baxter of Bristol, is the father of 2, grandfather of 7, and the owner of Bill Baxter Construction. Bill enjoys cross-country skiing, the great outdoors, and country and western dancing. Bill bought his big money entry ticket at the River Inn in Bristol. Player number 3, Gina Dalton of Greenfield, is a floater for Vesa Insurance Group and works in the billing department of Quality Graphic Services. Gina loves to rodeo and wanted to bring her good luck charm with her tonight, but her horse didn't quite fit into our studio. Gina purchased her Lotto America entry ticket at Anchor Inn in Indianapolis. Player number 4, Tim Kinsey of Bluffton, is the father of 3 and an assembly line worker for Tokheim Corporation. Just before his name was drawn, Tim told his girlfriend to cross her fingers for good luck. And you can bet he'll have her cross those fingers again tonight. Tim bought his blackjack entry ticket at Pantry Plus in Bluffton. Player number 5, James Click of Grissom Air Force Base, is the father of 2 and a master sergeant in the U.S. Air Force. If he wins big, James plans to retire, take care of relatives, and maybe visit Taiwan, where he was stationed 20 years ago. James purchased his small change entry ticket at Birdie's Tavern in Bunker Hill. And player number 6, Terry DePape of Indianapolis, is an installer for Superior Design. Terry says nothing exciting has happened to him since his name was drawn, but his relatives have been getting lots of calls. Terry purchased his Lotto Cash entry ticket at United Packaged Liquors in Indianapolis.
Thank you, Tony. It's time to play Who's a Millionaire. Each of our contestants will have 3 number selections worth $1,000 to $10,000. Our top 2 cash prize winners will advance to our playoff round, and the winner of that round will go to our Millionaire board. There are 2 bonus prizes on the board that do not count toward your cash prize total. Contestant number 1 is Rita Quick of Portage. Hi, Rita.
Hi.
Y'all set?
Yes.
All right. Which number would you like to begin?
8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Why do you like that, Rita?
I don't know.
All right. No particular reason. $1,000. All right. Hi, Bill.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Great.
All right, you look terrific. You set?
It's all set.
Which one have you been thinking about?
Number 2.
All right, number 2 for Bill. He starts with $1,000. Gina Dalton of Greenfield is contestant number 3. Hi, Gina.
Hi.
Now, before we start the show, I couldn't help but notice when Gina walked up to the top row, you have perhaps the brightest footwear ever on this program. Would you please show us those boots, Gina, if you could? Look at these things, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, don't adjust the sets. The problem is not in your set. Which number would you like, Gina?
1, please.
All right, number 1. $1,000. All right, we're getting those things off the board. Tim, I want you to improve on that, though. What's your first pick?
6.
All right, let's try number 6 from Tim. $2,000. There you go. James, we're getting those small numbers off. It's going to be an exciting round 2 and 3. You could liven things up here, though, with a big number. What'll it be?
23.
All right, let's try number 23. $1,000. Man. Terry, I think we're setting an all-time low for the first round. Pick it up. What do you like?
28.
Okay, Terry's going to start with number 28, and we end round number 1 with $1,000. This is unbelievable. But Tony Lamont, it makes your job of recapping round number 1 very simple.
Thanks, Mark. Well, in the lead with $2,000 is Tim Kinsey of Bluffton. The rest of our contestants are all tied with $1,000.
Well, Tim's blowing away the rest of the field. We're going to see if he continues to do that with round 2 and 3. Where he is that big money? We'll find out when we come back on Who's Your Millionaire. Stay with us.
to Hoosier Millionaire. Our game is played under the supervision of the Hoosier Lottery and the independent accounting firm of Deloitte and Touche.
We've never had this happen on Hoosier Millionaire. $5,000 amounts taken off the board to begin the first round, and there's only 9 on the board to begin with, James, and you were saying during the break that that's the majority. You guys in the Air Force are so logical. Hi, Rita.
Hi.
That begins, we begin with the person with the lowest dollar amount in round 2 and continue upward, and that pretty much keeps the order just as it was for round 1, with the exception of Tim, who knows where the really big money is. $2,000 with that first one. Now, Rita, if you win $1 million here tonight, what are you going to do?
Spend it.
That's what we like to hear. The heck with logical guys like James. You'd probably save it, wouldn't you, James? Yeah, see? Spend it, blow it, right? Move out of the country.
Not quite that far.
How far?
Just Florida will be fine.
Florida?
Yeah.
Oh. Take Indiana's money and run.
No, not really.
Well, now get some big money, Rita. We know it's up there somewhere. You had that $1,000 in the first round. What would you like?
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rita Quick of Portage with number 13. Instant tickets. Tony, tell her what she's won.
You'll be playing and winning for the next 365 days because you've won 1,000 lottery tickets a month for the next year. You might win a little or you might win a lot. No matter how much you win, you'll enjoy playing all the new instant lottery games in the coming year. Congratulations from the Hoosier Lottery.
So now you have that $1,000 in the instant tickets, and that's going to give you something to do when you're down there in Florida, isn't it, Rita?
Yes, right.
And you'll still think of us that way, right?
Right.
All right. Now, you still have a dollar selection for round 2. What do you take?
19.
19. She stays in the teens, and 19 gives her $5,000. Great choice. That gives you $6,000 total. Bill Baxter of Bristol. You had $1,000 in the first round. Where did you buy your ticket?
River Inn.
And they had some signs in there for you when you went to buy it, huh?
No, well, for supper the other night.
When you went to dinner, they had "Welcome Bill Baxter of Bristol," and they made people say that with their mouth full, didn't they? No, they didn't. That was silly. Bill, you had $1,000 in the first round. What would you like for round 2?
20.
Number 20 for Bill. $10,000. There is the big one. Gina, you had $1,000 in the first round, and we saw your boots in round number 1, and you have boots because you're very involved with horses.
Yes.
What do you do?
Barrel race.
And how long have you been doing that?
About 11 years.
Wow, and what do you have for a good luck charm?
Piece of my horse's mane.
Your horse's mane.
You guys wouldn't let me bring her, so I had to.
Well,
Had to have part of her.
she came in here and she spread out all over the first row, and these guys couldn't get in their chair, and we just had to ask her to leave. But it's a very pretty horse. And hold that up again. She looks much better with the Princess Di short haircut, I think, anyway. Which number would you like for round 2?
27.
All right, number 27 for Gina Dalton of Greenfield. $6,000. This is James Flick. James, you had $1,000 in the first round, and an interesting tie-in. We mentioned that you were in the Air Force. You're stationed at Grissom Air Force Base. I'll learn to talk at some point. And we've had a millionaire from there. And you actually bought your ticket where he did.
Yes, I did.
Well, listen, I hope it carries as much luck. You had that $1,000 in the first round just about like everybody else did. Which number would you like?
3.
All right. James Click of Grissom with number 3. $2,000, okay. Terry, were you watching the show when John McGill won the $1 million from Grissom Air Force Base?
No, I don't think so.
You know, Terry didn't get the memo. You guys are supposed to say, yes, I watch the show every week. You didn't get that memo, Terry?
Mm-mm.
All right, make sure, Barbara, would you please make sure everybody gets that next week? Sure. Thank you. All right, Terry, you had $1,000 in the first round. Which number would you like for round 2?
Number 11.
Terry DePape of Indianapolis, number 11. $3,000, good job. Now, Tim Kinsey of Bluffton, you had that big $2,000 in the first round. You were sitting great till Bill knocked that 10 grand off the board.
Right.
And you had somebody come up at the gas station and kind of an unusual request this week.
Yeah, he wanted me to buy him a car.
And why not, lady? That'd be a nice thing to do for the audience. Don't you agree, audience? It's This kid didn't even have his license, though, right?
Right, he don't turn 16 for 2 more months.
But a logical request, buy me a car. Well, listen, you're on your way there with $2,000. Which number would you like?
16.
All right, Tim's second round pick is going to be number 16. $1,000, doggone it. Those things are just about off the board. We're going to take a break. Before we get to round 3, here's Barbara with all of the information about our next road show. Barbara.
Thanks, Mark. Next month, the Hoosier Lottery will celebrate its 2nd anniversary, and we're taking Hoosier Millionaire to Seymour as part of the celebration. We'll be playing Hoosier Millionaire on Thursday, October the 10th, at the Seymour High School Auditorium. Doors open at 6 p.m., and seating will be limited to the first 1,200 people in attendance. There will be games and prizes, and we'll be playing Hoosier Millionaire beginning at 7 p.m. WINN Hits 106 will be joining us in the celebration, so be listening for details on how you can win your share of 1,061 instant lottery tickets. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Barbara. Before we jump into round 3, here's Tony to tell us what's happened after 2 rounds.
Thanks, Mark. Rita has the tickets and $6,000. Gina has $7,000. And Bill has jumped into the lead with $11,000.
Tim, you've gone to the front, to the back in a hurry, but you can get right back in it because we have a very, very close game. $3,000. What would you like for your final selection?
22.
All right, number 22, as Tim finishes off his picks with $4,000. That gives you $7,000. That means Gina will pass you with that amount, but you had a good day. $7,000. Congratulations. Thanks for being with us on the show. Now, James, you have $3 grand so far. What would you like to finish with?
26.
All right. Number 26. 2,000 again. That gives you a $5,000 total and not enough, but we sure had fun with you on the show. Come and see us again, okay? Now, Terry, we're staying here on the bottom row. You had $4,000. What would you like?
Number 18.
All right. 18. $7,000. That gives you $11,000, and you're still in it, so hang with us. Rita, you have $6 grand. The instant tickets, we still have a bonus prize up there somewhere. Why don't you pick them both up?
29.
29. All right. Number 29 for Rita. $3,000. That's not going to be enough to go on, but you had a really good day with us. $9,000, the instant tickets. Have fun on your trip to Florida, Rita. Thank you. Now, Gina, you've been right up there the entire game. You have $7,000, and your third pick here.
5.
All right, number 5 for our horsewoman. $1,000. Doggone it. That's not going to be enough, but you had a good day with us. $8,000, and we had fun. Thanks for being on the show. Now, Bill, this means that you and Terry will go to our bonus round in just a couple of seconds. But first, you have your 3rd round selection. You and your wife do some dancing, I understand.
Country Western dance.
What's it called?
Country Western.
Like two blind step or something?
No, well, it's 2-step and line dance.
You know, if you win the million, you're going to have to do that for us. Is that a deal?
I will.
All right. You've got $11,000. You might make that millionaire round with a couple of good picks here. What's it going to be?
21.
Number 21. $2,000. It gives you $13,000, and that ends our regular segment of the show. And we still have a bonus prize up there. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is Cal Hensley. Your fan club, always so supportive, Cal. They were right next to each other, number 12. 13 was our other bonus prize today. There's the trip to Hawaii nobody got. Cal, thank you. Always good to see you. All right. Now, Bill has $13,000. Terry, you trail by $2,000. You need at least $3,000 to make this game continue. Which number would you like?
Number 9.
All right. Terry needs at least $3 grand from number 9, and he's got $8,000. That gives you $19,000. Bill, you need $6,000 to tie. $7,000 means you're going to our Hoosier Millionaire round. What's it going to be?
4.
All right. He needs at least $6,000. $4,000, that's not enough, but you did a great job. $17,000, congratulations, and thanks for being on the show. And Terry, congratulations to you. $19,000, and when we come back, Terry to pay for Indianapolis will go for $1 million. Stay with us.
It's time to find out. if Terry DePape of Indianapolis is going to become our next Who's Your Millionaire.
All right, Terry, on our board, we have a stop symbol and $3 amounts valued at $100,000, $200,000, and $1 million. You have up to 3 chances to find that $1 million amount on our board to become the next Who's Your Millionaire. The game ends whenever you reveal that non-winning symbol. Now, if you pick the right symbol, could win $1 million on your first selection. Who do you have with you in the audience here tonight?
I have my mother, my sister, my grandmother, and some friends.
And they have been doing the talking for you this week, I understand.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for $1 million. Terry, what's it going to be?
Number 1.
Number 1. Oh, man. The stop sign to start things off right away, but we want to give you $25,000 added to your $19,000, so you have won $44,000 on our show here. Congratulations. The $25,000 just for making our millionaire round. Which was the other number that you thought about taking?
2.
Number 2. That was the million. Wow. 3 had the 200,000, and 4 finished off with the 100 grand. All right. Well, congratulations again, Terry. It's been fun having you on the show. We're going to take a break. Don't forget, those 2 giant Lotto cash drawing is $3.5 million and the $25 million Lotto America all on the way. And when we come back, we're going to tell you who's on our show October 12th. So stay with us. Welcome back to Who's Your Millionaire? And as Barbara mentioned earlier, we're going to be playing our show in Seymour on Thursday, October 10th at the Seymour High School Auditorium. The doors open at 6 and the seating is limited to the first 1,200 people, so get there and get your seats early. Tony, we need 6 contestants for that show. Who are they?
From the thousands of entry tickets that you mailed in this week, approximately 500 envelopes have been selected at random for tonight's drawing. Under the supervision of lottery security and an independent auditor, tonight's contestants are selecting the contestants for our show on October 12th. Joining us on Who's Your Millionaire will be Linda Fletcher, Portage; Irvin Seaver, Evansville; Leon Brownlee, Indianapolis; Florence Anderson, Knox; Richard Hargis, Fort Wayne; and Connie Trout, Newcastle.
Now, I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know about you guys, but we kind of asked Bill about that country and western dance earlier, and he didn't win the $1 million. But I'd still kind of like to see it, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Bill, come on out. What's your wife's name, Bill?
Beth.
Beth, please, come on out. Bill wanted me to dance with him. Now, do we need some kind of music for this dance?
Would be helpful, but
Maybe a rhythm and
I think we
Well, we can do.
We can do a country tune. All right, Bill. Hey, hey, round and round. Hey, round and round. Hey, hey, ho, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, yeah, yo, 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 oh. Oh, they're fabulous, ladies and gentlemen. Bill and Beth. That was one of the more moving moments ever on Who's Your Millionaire. Thank you very much. I forgot it was a line dance and the line went straight out of the studio. Now, don't forget, our $3.5 million drawing is coming up next. And if you still haven't gotten in, you have until 7:59 Eastern Standard Time to purchase those tickets. $25 million in the Lotto America drawing. We'll see you later next week on Who's Your Millionaire. Good night.
Barbara's Wardrobe furnished by Putting on the Ritz. Men's clothing by Arnold's Men's Store. Plants by Nature's Way.
Murderers go free, and a crazed man takes matters into his own hands. Beau Bridges stars in 7 Hours to Judgment, tonight at 8 o'clock on TV4, your station for more movies. Stay tuned for Mama's Family on TV4.